Start. In the last referred case, this court also pointed out that merely because an act has a civil profile is not sufficient to denude it of its criminal outfit. Stop. We quote the following observations para change. It may be that the facts narrated in the present complaint would as well reveal a commercial transaction or money transaction. Stop. But that is hardly a reason for holding that the offense of cheating were committed in the course of commercial and also money transaction. Stop. Para. In view of the authorities to the contrary, we are satisfied that the High Court was not justified in quashing the proceedings initiated by the appellant against the respondents. Stop. We are also not impressed by the argument that as the civil suit was pending in the High Court, the magistrate was not justified to proceed with the criminal case either in law or on the basis of propriety. Stop. Criminal cases have to be proceeded with in accordance with the procedure as prescribed under the Code of Criminal Procedure, and the pendency of a civil action in a different court, even though higher in status and authority, cannot be made a basis for quashing of the proceedings. Stop. Para. In Vishnu Dutt Sharma Supra also, it has been held that any finding in a criminal proceeding by no stretch of imagination would be binding in a civil proceeding. Stop. If a primacy is given to a criminal proceeding, the civil suit must be determined on its own keeping in view of the evidence brought on record in such suit and not in terms of the evidence brought in the criminal proceedings. Stop. Para. In P. Swaroopa Rani Supra, the Honorable Supreme Court held that it is well settled that in a given case, civil proceedings and criminal proceedings can proceed simultaneously. Whether civil proceedings or criminal proceedings shall be stayed depends upon the fact and circumstances of each case. Stop. Change. In Syed Askari Hadi Ali Supra, the question involved was the effect of pendency of a probate proceeding vis-a-vis a criminal case involving allegations of forgery of a will. Stop. The Honorable Supreme Court reiterated that indisputably in a given case a civil proceeding as also a criminal proceeding may proceed simultaneously. Stop. Cognizance in a criminal proceeding can be taken by the criminal court upon arriving at the satisfaction that there exists a prima facie case. Stop. The question as to whether, in the facts and circumstances of the case, one or other proceedings would be stayed would depend upon several factors, including the nature and the stage of the case. Stop. Ordinarily, a criminal proceeding will have primacy over the civil proceeding. Stop. Precedence to a criminal proceeding is given having regard to the fact that the disposal of a civil proceeding ordinarily takes a long time, and in the interest of justice the former should be disposed of as expeditiously as possible. Stop. It has been so held in paragraph numbers 22 and 23, which are reproduced as under. Stop. Indisputably, in a given case, a civil proceeding as also a criminal proceeding may proceed simultaneously. Stop. Cognizance in a criminal proceeding can be taken by the criminal court upon arriving at the satisfaction that there exists a prima facie case. The question as to whether, in the facts and circumstances of the case, one or the other proceedings would be stayed would depend upon several factors, including the nature and the stage of the case.